A war you can't ignore. Right now, there's a war happening. There's a war going on right now, right here in the spiritual realm. It's not just a battle for your attention, your habits, or your time. It's a battle for your soul, your purpose. I said it's a battle for your soul, your purpose. The enemy ain't waiting for you to decide if you'll fight back. He already on attack. Sowing seeds of doubt, distractions, fear, and confusion. And while you sit undecided, the battle intensifies. The truth is simple. You can't stay on the fence forever. Neutral is a choice, but it's not on our side. And God has called you to decide, to make a decision right now. Right now. The battle line is drawn. Right now. This isn't casual conflict. This isn't casual conflict. It's all-out war. On one side, God is calling you into a life of purpose, freedom, and victory. On the other, the enemy is trying to keep you bound by fear, guilt, and confusion. But our struggles is not against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authority, against the power of this dark world, and against the spiritual forces of evil in heavenly realms. If that don't make you move, you ain't one of us. You can't avoid this war by ignoring it. The question isn't if you'll fight, it's how or who you'll fight for. The question ain't if you'll fight, it's how and who you'll fight for. What side is your daily choices making for you? What side do your daily choices align you with? What does your habits aim towards? Is it kingdom? Or the other side? Or it's no side at all, because that's a choice. But it ain't on our side. Undecided still is a decision. When you hesitate to choose, you're giving the enemy ground by default. Sitting on the sideline isn't neutral, it's surrender. I said sitting on the sideline ain't neutral, that's surrender. Now, no one can serve two masters. Either you'll hate the one and love the other, or you'll devote to one and despise the other. Matthew 6:24, man. See, being indecisive and indecision is dangerous. God isn't calling you to be half-hearted, half-committed. He's asking for all of you. Your heart, your mind, your soul. Anything less is leaving room for the enemy to operate. You got to choose a side, my boy. Yeah, baby girl, you got to choose a side. Are you living life fully committed? Are you living life fully committed to God? Or are you holding back, hoping to avoid the fight? But we already at war. Full contact, real conflict. See, in the spiritual world, we're not relaxing. The Bible doesn't sugarcoat the urgency of the decision. Choose this day whom you will serve. Joshua stood before the Israelites and made it plain. But if serving the Lord seems undesirable to you, then choose for yourselves this day whom you will serve. But as for me and my household, we will serve the Lord. Joshua 24:15. You can't keep waiting for the perfect moment. It's time to commit. We at war. You know, God is calling you to make a choice today. Will you serve him with your whole heart? Or will you keep living divided? Because neutral is surrender. And what's stopping you from fully surrendering to God's plan, though? Neutral is full surrender, so why not surrender to God's plan? His plan for your life, not his, yours. The army of God is your weapon. I said the army of God is your weapon. The war you're facing isn't meant to overwhelm you. God has already equipped you to win. We winning over here. When you choose to serve him, he give you everything you need to fight and stand strong. Put on the full armor of God, what they told me, so that I can stand against the enemy's schemes. That part. That part. When you step into the fight, you don't stop. You don't fight alone. We with you, boy. We got you over here. God cover you with his truth. He gonna send it. They went out in twos. There's always one of us around. He sent them in twos. There's always a brother around. At least one. But the victory is already yours. Are you suiting up daily with the armor of God? That's what I'm asking you. See, the cost of being undecided is too high. Make no mistakes. The stakes are eternal. Every day you spend undecided is another day the enemy has to steal your eternity, your purpose, your joy, your peace. The thief comes only to what? Steal, kill, and destroy, my boy. You on the wrong team. When you surrender, when you stay neutral and surrender, we won't take prisoners. So, you know, the thief comes only to steal, kill, and destroy. I have come that they have life and have it to the full. Choosing God isn't just about avoiding the enemy. It's about stepping into a life of abundance. It's about stepping into freedom. It's about eternal purpose. Don't settle for anything less. We do it big over here. What your life looks like if you fully trusted in God and fought for his purpose every day. What would your life look like if you fully trusted in God and fought for his purpose every day? The time to decide is now. The war is real. And the clock ticking. Every moment of undecided opportunity is a loss on opportunity. Now, it's the time of God's favor. I said now is the time of God's favor. Now is the day of salvation. God isn't asking you to have all the answers. He's asking for you to be willing to choose him over everything. Take the first step today. What decision do you need to make today to fully step into God's plan? Because the war already here. Your soul is already at stake. It's already in danger. Take a stand. It's time to stop sitting undecided. The war going on. And your soul on the line. The good news, God has already won the victory. All you have to do is choose and stand on the side. Today, make a bold declaration. As for me and my house, this temple, we gonna serve the Lord. Pray for courage. Suit up with God's armor and step into the fight knowing it's already won. This isn't just about survival, it's about victory. Choose God today and watch how he transforms your life for his glory, for his story. If God is for us, who can be against us? How can I lose? The war is real, but the choice is yours. What side will you fight for?